Hey YouTube, this is Game to the Music, and I kinda goofed a little bit. I recorded this entire Let's Play that's happening right now. My mic wasn't on. My microphone was not on. I recorded, and I spoke, and I spec, and I talked, and I said words. And I go to listen to it, and it's just like game and silence, and I'm like, dude, what even? I checked my fraps, it wasn't reading my mic, I exited, I opened fraps back again, my mic's there, so, you know what, you live and learn. I realize now I gotta be extra careful. So what I'm doing, I was just gonna scrap the project. I was just gonna end it, and I was gonna scrap it, and I'm like, no, too much happened. One thing that happened, I hit an incredible amount of lag. You are gonna see this lag, and you are going to just, oh my god, the amount of lag is ungodly. Anyway, right here, that's startup lag, that's normal. Alright, so, we talked about going to Helgen, or not Helgen, we just got out of Helgen, and, Hadvir, the Imperial that we rescued, because, if you remember, his uncle is a blacksmith. We rescue him, and we're gonna go to Riverwood. But, on the way, I take a little alternate path, kinda, through the trees, because the wood elf misses home. I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, we're approaching the icon for the Guardian Stones. Also, throughout this, I will kinda randomly start collecting alchemy ingredients. I don't know if we're gonna be doing alchemy or not. Boom, I collected hanging moss. I'm not sure if alchemy is going to be a part of this. We're gonna see. Anyway, Thief Stone. Let us read upon what the Thief Stone has to say. It gives us an additional stealth and archery boost. So, this sneaky archer is finally gonna have a little bit of help from the gods. So we're gonna accept that sign, and we're going to marvel in its beauty. Also, I was thinking, I don't know if you enjoy the commentary that I'm doing. I don't know if you want more commentary like this, where I just kind of talk openly, I'm narrating on what's going on in the game. Like right here, I pull out my bow before we even reach the mine. It's pretty well known that that's Ember Shard Mine. But do you want me to play it like this is my first roll through Skyrim and I'm actually the character? Like, that slow-mo kill was pretty sick though, you gotta admit. Anyway, like, immersion. I have all these immersion mods. Do you want it to be an immersive playthrough? Like, going through, we could always use a second bow, maybe. I'm not sure. Well, his armor, I guess I can leave him intact. Do you like that kind more, or what I'm doing right now? Obviously, I'm just kind of narrating what's happening on screen right now. Like, it was really annoying. When I was listening to this, I was like, no, why? Like right here, we're gonna grab a torch, and oh my god, I just love how much darker my game is. I'm using realistic lights and effects, or RLFX, with Climates of Tamriel on, so it's giving me a really good feel, and the darkness with, the torches and the firelight just, they go perfectly together. Alright, so that's a good shot, and then right here, I lead him a bit, way too much. But it stopped him in his tracks enough for me to kind of lock on and kill him. But no, ooh, god, just the glow of the fires is beautiful right here. You'll notice I didn't take his greatsword. I'm looting the people, but I'm taking the things that are a little lighter so that I can resell them. If I have a bunch of greatswords, it's really gonna weigh me down. It's just gonna weigh me down. Here I made a comment, always take the alternate path because it pays off. Get it? Pays off, and I just got gold, and I figured the cheesy comment can be reinserted even in this commentary now. We get one good shot off, leading him. He was moving a bit too fast for me. I didn't want to risk the arrow. We only have a set amount of steel arrows. So, but still, one shot kill. I'm doing a little bit of looting. I get a little embarrassed right here. I'm not gonna lie. Or is it right here? No, this is right here. I'm favoriting the torch because it gets dark. Just gonna equip the sword so that when I pull out my torch, I get a sword too. I embarrassed myself. I'm like, okay, there's a dead guy. Where's the dead guy? And then I realized, I'm on the wrong bridge. And then I found the dead guy. Now, if you notice the butcher shield, that's from a mod I installed, Organized Bandits of Skyrim. What it does, basically, it adds more variety to the game. You're about to see it in action right here. The guard right there, in that chair, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is no guard right there. In fact, that barking is a dog. There's the dog. So we kill the dog. The reason there's no other person there is because it's a bandit trained dog. Now, in this mod, the bandits will train dogs, the vile ones will train skeevers. You're just basically going to get a lot of new bandits, a lot new types, a lot of new facial models. This book, it's kind of funny. It just explains a prisoner they captured and how he won't shut up, and eventually the blacksmith kills him. Kind of fitting. Kind of a fitting death. Anyway, there's also a key right by it. That key's significance will come in at the end. It's rather nice. I'm glad I went through Embershard Mine. I completely and utterly forgot I had that mod activated. So, I also just thought of this as I'm speaking. I'm recording over this game with commentary. Like I said, this is pre-recorded footage that just kind of didn't get audio. I don't know if my voice is going to completely cover the audio of Skyrim and you're not going to hear anything. So if that's the case, hopefully you all like my voice as much as I do. And, okay. Alright, we're about to end this got split into two sections, as always, and we're approaching the end of the first section. The second one is where we get a lot of lag, especially after the fight with this guy. Kill the archer, just because. And let's get ready for the fight, shall we? Alright, fight is going. We're in the second section right now. I got lucky right there. I leveled up right before I died, and I was able to give myself some health. Yeah, if that's not immersive killing, I don't know what is. So anyway, kind of go up to meet him. At this point, I was torn, because I'm like, if I start blocking with my torch, I'm going to start getting experience in block. And if we get block experience, I don't know, like, the way I see it, bowmen have to use blades every now and again. Like, look right here. There's no way I could just take him out with a bow. I'm going to be a predominant bowman, but eventually I'm going to need to use blades. Should I start increasing block 2, it's going to happen. And I got a pretty sick kill right there. This is where the lag starts to come in really bad, especially whenever I'm looting from him. I take a few things. I debated for a minute. I ended up taking his armor just because it was worth a pretty penny. Now, as you can see, that lag hurts my soul on so many levels. Like, oh my god. I don't know what happened. I, honest to God, don't know what happened. I have a theory, though. Now, the lag hits in more places than others, and it kind of goes away, and then it comes back with a freaking vengeance. What I think is happening, when I built my machine, I had help with it. The guy asked me, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, I enjoy Skyrim, so I'm going to play a lot of Skyrim. But I'm probably going to get a Steam membership, and I'm going to download games off of Steam. Also, if you'll notice, this bandit, he had a different name. He's part of Organized Bandits of Skyrim, as you could tell. He is a, I can't remember what he was. I wasn't paying attention to the screen. So, that goes to show one of my mods in action. Anyway, Scatterbrained. when he asked what I was going to do, like I said Skyrim, gaming, I'm going to play a lot of games. I told them MMOs as well, but I also said I was going to record the games. Now, when he asked, okay, if you want to record games, we can do it with this build. If you want to upload and play and record, you can do it, but it's going to be a little iffy. I think this is what he meant. At the time of this gameplay, I was uploading the Let's Play Part 2 that you all hopefully watched before this one, if you watch things chronologically. And it's literally still uploading right now because the second this game was done recording, I caught the audio lacking and I just fixed it immediately. So what I think happened was during the recording, it kind of hit a hefty part in the upload, and it started to slow everything down. Now, I'm not 100% because my thought process is why didn't it start lagging from the get-go, but hey, it's just an idea. So, anyway, back to commentating on what's going on as you're watching. Basically, all that happened was I did a little bit of looting, and I really liked the crack in that rock. It spoke to me on an intellectual level. No, I hit another lag spike, and that was a bad one. So I just took my torch off and I equipped my bow, hoping that, I don't know why, it was kind of an attempt, like maybe that'll cut down on the lag. Newsflash. Fucking didn't. Sorry for the swearing, but it didn't. Anyway, we're done with the mine now. We've looted everything. We found a key. I still have no idea what that key's used for. We hit lag, and now I think it's time for us to leave the mine behind us. If my game will ever let me frickin' leave. No, the lagging doesn't stop, but it slowed down a lot when I got outside. Like, the lagging just kinda, it decided to leave us alone. It was being nice, I guess. And, right up here, you're gonna notice my FPS counter kind of pop up in a minute. I got really annoyed, and I decided to test how many FPS I was getting. I think at the time it opened up, I was getting 4. I was literally moving at 4 frames a second. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see my FPS counter or not. I've never tested a recording with having it open, to be honest, but I believe it will show. Maybe not. Nope, I don't think it's going to show up. Anyway, I'm not kidding. When I popped it open, I was getting a solid 4 frames per second. That is absolutely horrible. Like, I don't even... No, stop it. You're built to run better than that. We got a little bit of a lag there. Sometimes that does just happen, though, whenever I'm leaving a dungeon coming into Skyrim. Anyway, back to the game. We have found a hut of sorts. And it's got some flowers, a fire, chopping block. It's a hunter's cabin that requires a key. The key is to a house mod that I forgot I played with. My level 35 character, not a hunter. He's a two-handed tank. So I never really used this cabin for him. So whenever I found it, I was actually really happy. Now right here, we're experiencing minor bits of lag and nothing compared to what was in the mine. We also find a bow, and I'm showing you a quick comparison right here. My hunting bow does a base damage of 33. That bow does 14. The reason for this being, Skyrim redone, for those of you who have yet to look into it, again, it took me forever. Skyrim redone redoes all vanilla weapons, plus the weapons it implements itself, which is the weapons of the Third Era. This is a modded-in weapon, so Skyrim redone never redid it. Basically what that means is that bow is useless, but will be sold, because it's not going to scale correctly. Like, by the time that does 30 damage, my hunting bow is probably going to do 100. Not even kidding. Like, literally, that's how bad it is. Also, the chest disappeared because of the Dynamic Things mod. You saw the pop-up. I turned that chest into a dynamic chest, meaning no item will ever despawn. That's used for, like, if you're storing something inside of, like, a barrel outside of War Maidens and Whiterun, turn it into a dynamic barrel and nothing can ever be despawned. The game will usually just kind of cycle through every, like, I want to say it's like 24 game hours and delete anything in the barrels and chests that aren't, like, supposed to be there. So I just turned it into that. I didn't have to, but I did just to be safe. And then right now I'm just storing all the stuff, trying to, anything that I'm not going to sell immediately, I just kind of want to get out of my inventory. I'm storing in the chest. And then the lag started to hit again whenever I was storing things, so I decided I was going to end the episode. So we will pick it up on Riverwood in the next episode. But if you would all be so kind as to hit that like button, I'm sorry for this recording style. I know it should have gone a little smoother. But if you could hit that like button, it really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos of the sort. I will eventually be putting up new games. I just got Medieval Engineers, an amazing game. I highly recommend looking it up. Medieval Engineers. I will be doing a Let's Play on that of castle building and destroying with my friends. Follow me on Twitter at GameToTheMusic if I'm going to do a new Let's Play, if I'm continuing a Let's Play, or if something is coming up in my life that I just can't find time to game for a while. It all goes up on my Twitter, that way none of my fans are left in the dark. It's in the description. Not a hyperlink, just the spelling. So yes, please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see, tell me what you enjoyed, tell me what you hated. And most importantly, my people, most importantly, game on.